Somewhere in 2024, I was having a very tough quarter and I was working really hard and I was really pushing against myself. I was so tired. And I had this one call. I remember it was a Tuesday morning with a client with whom I had a great relationship. But the call ended up being so tough that after it ended, I just started crying. And I had one of those moments where I just asked myself, is this really my life? Because I was so tired and upset and everything felt so hard. And I asked myself, is it really worth it? Because at that point, I didn't know what I was working so hard for anymore. I really could not trace back the reason why I was still doing this kind of work and pushing myself through so much stress. That event was actually like a trigger for me. It felt really upsetting and stressful. But through that call, I actually ended up giving myself permission to say, hey, this is not right. Up until that point, I was feeling scared. I thought I would be weak to admit that this is no longer working for me, that it's no longer worth it, because I was looking all around and everybody was performing, everybody was working really hard, and nobody seemed to have an issue with it. It was like there was a collective understanding that, hey, we're in this together, we're supposed to work this hard, this is normal. Yes, it felt like this was normal. So this call actually gave me the courage to admit to myself that this was not normal for me. And of course, the first thing that happened was the doubts. How can I even go to work and tell my colleagues and my manager, actually, I'm not feeling all right. This is too much for me. But this had been my professional identity for more than a decade. And I see so many people around me being exactly in the same spot. And of course, it's so confusing and hard to admit because you've worked your whole life to be here. This was your version of success ever since you were a kid. You're not looking for a solution. What you're looking for is just your own acceptance that, hey, this is too much for me. There is something seriously wrong, and I need to think about some things. If you are on that journey right now, or if you're not even thinking that you're allowed to ask these questions and to name the feelings you've been feeling, keep watching and keep following my page.